So can't someone save up their rec cards, join a Warzone match, and spawn an uber-powerful vehicle?
Halo 5 tried, well, many different things to make it stand apart from the rest of the series. One of these new evolutions was a new way to experience the robust, unique, and complex Halo multiplayer of old, by stripping away everything that made it great in the first place. My name is Spencer, and today I wanted to talk about Warzone, not Call of Duty's horrible Battle Royale, but Halo 5's attempt to replace a lot of what Halo stood for since its inception. If you weren't around for Halo 5's launch, Warzone was positioned as the next evolution of Halo's multiplayer. 24 players, massive maps, AI bosses, bases to capture, vehicle call-ins, the whole rec system. On paper, it sounds amazing. Who wouldn't want a large-scale Halo battles with PvE mixed in? Who wouldn't want to fight over strongholds, summon in a Scorpion the last second to push the enemy back, instead of waiting for one to respawn every 4 minutes, or an annoying dude spawn camping the sniper on Hemorrhage and Reach. It all had the pieces to be something incredible. But today, not only Warzone, but Halo 5 sits in limbo, as I can't even find a game for classic Warzone. So because nobody plays it anymore, you'll be seeing gameplay of Warzone Firefight, which we get to eventually, but let's stay on target. I remember having a lot of fun with Warzone, mainly because it was the game mode when the game first launched, and that's because 343 wanted to push this mode so heavily as the next great thing that it removed one of the most iconic modes from Halo history. Yes, they also removed Infection, but Big Team Battle wasn't released at launch, period. Arena was purely locked to 4v4, so if you wanted to play with a larger party of your friends, you had to go play on the 5 Warzone maps at launch over and over and over again. Regardless of how much fun I had with it, I don't think 343 intended for this mode to be so repetitive. And yes, while every match is going to look different because of your party, what wrecks you bring in, it's always just going to be a bigger game of strongholds every single time. But let's stay on target. The rec system. Coming back to it felt bizarre in the moment. At the end of the round, literally every single person would go running to the terminal to grab a different variant of the assault rifle or the battle rifle, which was super weird. I forgot I was a complete hoarder and never spent anything, and since I will never play Halo 5 outside of videos again, I just kind of went crazy and started spending things. My favorite thing was the random vehicle, because I could get a Mongoose or a Phaeton in the same sentence, and I love it, man. I love gambling. The rec system is what killed Warzone before it ever had a chance to thrive. Instead of a mode where strategy and skill won you the match, it was a mode where the guy who had the most money to spend on rec packs could suddenly drop, well, a Phaeton or a Oni Wasp on your head while you're still running around with an assault rifle and a dream. There was a progression system here, sure. You had to earn the energy to summon in the vehicles and the power weapons, but that didn't change the fact that if someone had a deck stacked with ultra rare recs, there was an undeniable advantage. And yeah, sure, you could earn the packs by playing, but let's not act like that system was designed for that.
Wait, won't rec packs with special weapons break the exquisitely refined balance of arena multiplayer?
Secure your noise hole, soldier! Grown-ups are talking.
Damn it.
It was designed to push microtransactions. It was Halo's first real dive into that world, and it left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. That monetization has been such a touchy subject with Halo since, and we've got plenty of examples after this point of people not liking it. But hey, since I couldn't get into that game of classic Warzone, let's circle back to Warzone Firefight, to the only populated game mode currently in Halo 5, and honestly, I remember liking this way more. It felt like way more action, way more spectacle, way less weird PvP balancing issues that dragged the classic Warzone down, and when it worked, it worked. You had crazy moments of pulling off last-second victories, everyone dumping their points to survive the final round, or the first round in my footage, and it made some of the best co-op experiences in Halo 5 outside of custom games. But man, if it also wasn't the most repetitive thing ever. The rounds were always the same. Kill some enemies, hold a point, kill a boss, and then the downtime waves would just kill the pacing, because it would be a ton of time of just standing there. Even in the rounds, I'm just standing there, doing nothing. And if you died at the wrong time, too bad. You were stuck watching a generic camera load and not being able to spectate what's going on. It was fun, but the loop didn't always respect the player's time. And some of those bosses, absolute bullet sponges that felt like they were built to waste more time than anything. Still, I can't lie, I had more fun with Warzone Firefight than classic Warzone, simply because it was quicker, not that much quicker, and there were so much less stress on it to begin with. And I can actually find a game. That's good, right? For a mode that consumed a lot of Halo 5's marketing outside of the campaign, and a ton of the actual systems in Halo 5, I'm surprised Warzone has not returned. It was rumored in Infinite, and I think I saw some screenshots or in like a rumor video of them wanting to bring back Warzone for Infinite. I like, this was 343's shot in the dark. This was the thing that they were gonna push as hard as possible. And people didn't like it. That's why they had to make Warzone Firefight to begin with. Because, well, the PvP balance wasn't there because the system from its inception. But I can't lie, I did enjoy the little time that I spend on Halo 5 every single year. If I played it over and over again, I think I would like fall apart at the seams. But playing these 3 modes, I've had good games, and then this one I just kept dying over and over and over again, and it wasn't fun, but then it got fun at the end. It's that type of game, I guess, which is all you can really ask for the worst Halo game in the series. At the end of the day, Warzone was ambitious, it was different, and yeah, I guess it was kind of fun. But it was also a mode trapped under the weight of its own monetization, its own design flaws, and the fact that deep down, it never really felt like Halo. Big maps, AI bosses, squad-based objectives, that could have worked, but trying to do it all in an RNG system where the guy who had the most money would win, that's where it all fell apart, and that's probably why Warzone, and some extent Halo 5 itself, just doesn't have that legacy today. But agree with me or not, Warzone I still feel as Halo, a weird, frustrating, sometimes funny, but more annoying than not version of Halo, but still Halo. It should have been so much more. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy what I do, maybe consider checking out some of my other stuff. Thank you so much.